Welcome back to the OHL Fanboys podcast from Day 5 of the MasterCard Memorial Cup at the WFCU Centre in Windsor, Ontario. I am Steve McLean. Brian Thompson, of course, once again is not here. He's at work, and Turney's starting to work the barbecue because that's what's important around here. So it's just me flying solo on this one, but we got a very special guest here, the official photographer, longtime photographer of the Ontario Hockey League, Aaron Bell. Aaron, thank you so much for coming out to the tailgate.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having nice, pretty bright blue skies. I can't wait to see what Turney's going to get going on the barbecue.
Aaron 2.0 on today's show. We got the cornhole going on back there. Everyone from Erie, I think, showed up, so it's good to get some Eastern Conference flavor here. First question I got to ask you, with the Belleville Bulls, it's been 2 years. That's kind of been your home base, and you're still out shooting OHL games, but how's it? I guess it's been a bit of a hole left with not having the Bulls right down there.
Yeah, it's kind of sucked, that's for sure. I grew up in Belleville and grew up watching the Bulls. Enjoying that's kind of how I cut my teeth on OHL hockey. And, that's how I got started in the business as well, was working with the Belleville Bulls. And it was a pretty sad day when we left, for sure. It was understandable. The business, the economics kind of took over and everything. So, I think people were kind of still are probably.
You gotta get one.
That all that happened the way it did. But, they've got an American Hockey League team coming. They're making some really nice renovations to the Ardman Arena. And I think people are really excited about seeing high-level hockey.
Are you going to be there first of all? Because anywhere where there's something going on, you're there shooting it. So I try and be a photographer, but you're a real photographer. So are you going to be there shooting the Sens?
Well, I don't know about that either. But, I'm not sure yet. I really enjoy working with the hockey. I've been here. This is my second year. I've been working with the league for over 20 years now. Not always as a photographer. I just kind of, as the things changed, the world changed, and for a long time I was doing more publications and things like that. And as those started to disappear, I kind of evolved into doing more photography. Content thing has always sort of been my thing, whether it's photography or writing or video, those types of things. And so I really like working with the OHL. I've obviously gotten to know a lot of the teams and people that work around the league a lot, and so I really enjoy that. So I certainly wouldn't want to change that, but if there's an opportunity to maybe do a little bit of work with them as well, and hopefully represent my hometown really well there, then I'd be happy to do that as well.
Is there anything particular, like whether it's at the well, first of all, I'll ask you, is there anything outside of hockey that you have a particular passion for taking photography of?
I almost take no photos outside of hockey.
It's just all hockey. You're like me.
Yeah, it really is. Most of my business, I'm really fortunate. I get to work with my wife every day. Most days, not while we're here, but most days, and we have a video production business, so we do a lot of video stuff for businesses. Some different shows and things like that. So that's kind of the majority of it. Occasionally, people ask me, do you shoot weddings? Hard no. Never, eh? Maybe my own kids, maybe, but probably not. I really enjoy shooting car racing. I'm fortunate enough to do a bunch of NASCAR. I've done that in a few years now, but pretty much just
that's what I like doing too. I like going to the races. This is where Brian will kind of roll his eyes.
This feels like we're at the racetrack right now.
It does. I said it feels
you
like
could hear the cars in the background and smell the ethanol a little bit. We'd be right there. Right?
Well, you say you mostly shoot hockey. Then, is there anything in particular with hockey, like the type of whether it's type of angles, is it celebration stuff off the ice? Maybe is there anything particular you like shooting more than something else?
Well, when you get to an event like this, is a great example because we're day after day after day after day. Right? So we're day 6 now or so of 6 straight games.
We're day 5 today.
Day 5 today.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know. So I drive into the rink today. I was thinking, okay, what am I going to do today? That's a little bit different. There's some things that we need to get every game, right? We need to see the team celebrate. So if both teams score in the first period, that kind of helps because they can get that out of the way and then see what happens the rest of the game. But I don't know. I just like just being able to tell the story of the game a little bit with photos. One of the big challenges with that, though, is like people say, "Oh, that was a great game by whatever." I have no idea because I'm literally watching the games from a tube, right? So sometimes it's hard to follow exactly what the game the story is, but I like to try to deliver it that way. I'm fortunate here, there's a little bit of room between the benches, so I'm able to spend a little bit of time shooting there, and you really get in the game there.
Oh.
You better pay attention.
I did that one day, and I feared for my life. I'm like, never again.
It's not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. You hear a lot,
Yeah.
a lot of damaging things sometimes, but, and I remember game 2, I think it was, first shift, guy just came right off out of the face-off circle, and the TV Sportsnet camera guy's right in front of me, and it's stick in his leg here. It's just, the game had just 2 seconds into the game, literally. You do definitely have to pay attention. But the neat thing about being down there is you get some really great angles, coming at you, kids really enjoying themselves. What I really like about that is sometimes from the stands, you see these guys with their helmets on and stuff, and it's hard to remember that they are kids.
Yeah.
But when you're there and you're up close and you can kind of see that expression on their face. Like yesterday, I mean, Erie, especially the first period when they got this close, you could see they were just like, oh, we can do this, and that expression.
I had that same kind of experience because it's like I'm usually up top and just turn down in real one. It's like, wow, it's a lot better to shoot down here. I'd imagine that this is very fun.
Yeah, they're faster.
I have a lot of blurry shots. I know I would imagine my camera's not nearly as good as yours. So. You mentioned you watched most of the games with the tube, so it's hard to get like a feel for the actual game. You're just kind of trying to tell your story the way you know how. But as far as this tournament has gone, what has been your thoughts on the hockey that we've seen on the ice? Because not often we see 12-5 at the Memorial Cup, but we saw that last night, 7-1 the night before. What has been your thoughts on kind of Windsor getting off to a good start, St. John not being as good as everyone thought? What is your idea on that?
Yeah, good point. I've never seen a 12-5 game before. I think that was the first time ever. So it's always surprising. You wonder, these are all outstanding teams, right? They don't make it here if they're not, but you never know. They never get a chance to play each other until now, right? And so to kind of see them head to head, I think that Windsor, you could almost see in that first game, they got up early, and you could almost see, hey, they believe in themselves, they're starting to kind of get a little bit of momentum here, and that's going to make for an exciting tournament. It's always fun when teams go being on the ball, and boy, when they were rolling, and that was pretty fun. The Otters, I think we've seen that they've been a really strong team for a few years. They finally made it through this year and won the OHL championship, and I think they're just on the way to get there, right? I think both Seattle and St. John seem to be a little back in their heels. Fortunately for them, they play each other today. One of them's got to win, one that doesn't is going home. So whoever wins, that gets them on a better roll. You don't have to look too far back to the Windsor Spitfires in 2009. That maybe is enough to then start changing time. So today's game to me is the most interesting game at this point, and I'm really anxious to see whoever wins today what they do.
You always talk about, you just talked about telling a story through photos. To me, as a fan, even as a neutral fan, or even when I see my team defeat another in the playoffs, that handshake line, the emotions that are going through, especially that you mentioned, these kids, like how is it just trying to almost, is there ever that kind of almost remorse because it's like, okay, you've got to shove a camera in this kid's face who's, some of them, especially the OAs are in tears because this is the end of their, some of them it's the end of their hockey career period.
Yeah, and even in the playoffs we saw that, the semifinals, it is. You just remind you that they're kids and that it's, they put so much into it. And to win the Memorial Cup, it's got to be one of the hardest trophies. At this kind of level of sports there is to win 60 teams for crying out loud.
Yeah.
You beat the 16 when you were 18 in your league, and you finally move on, and then you got a quick turnaround, and you got a round robin to get through it. It's a tough one. And it does really show you, just how much they put into it, how much time, energy, and effort they put into it, and to get this far and then not quite get there, it's just heartbreaking. Yeah, it's part of the story, and we want to see that. And I think it helps people also understand why the team that wins is so excited.
You mentioned 17 Memorial Cups, or this is your 17th anyway. No, you don't actually. Has there been like a favorite moment, a favorite memory, or a favorite tournament overall even that you've had over those 17?
Yeah, I think 1999 was a really good one for me in Ottawa, close to my hometown, and seeing the Olsen there. That one was really really special. Both of them in London have been terrific. You know, they were really great tournaments. So
don't remind me about that last one.
Kelowna was probably off the ice one of my favorite tournaments. Just such a beautiful area. I hadn't had an opportunity to be there before. So there's so many. Like, you know, it's funny looking back over that time. You start to say, yeah, you know, I've been to a lot of places around the country that I never would have been any other way, right? I was a kid from Belleville and happened to pick up a camera, and they said, okay, well, come with us. We want you to, come and take pictures of this. And so I feel really lucky that I've been able to kind of go and see some of those. It's funny. A lot of kind of favorite moments.
Last question I'll ask you here. Do you have a favorite or your team that you think is going to be the one specifically that's going to be hosting the Memorial Cup on Sunday evening here?
Well, I wouldn't say a favorite. Honestly, I'm pretty unbiased. I know I work full-time for the OHL. I do a lot of work for the CHL. I want to see the best team win it.
Of course, yeah.
From what I've seen, Erie's the best team. I'm staying at Casino, Caesar's Casino, so if you're in that betting mood, I would probably put my money on Erie's team. It just seems
the Otters front office, some of them are still here, some of them left. So
You watch your mouth.
Yeah, Turney, we got the grill going, so we'll get some food in us here in a little bit, some drinks. Aaron, thanks so much for coming out to our tailgate and talking some Memorial Cup hockey and photos, something I really love talking about too. That's Aaron Cooning. Jeez.
No, he's over there.
Aaron 2.0. Aaron Bell, the official photographer of the Ontario Hockey League and veteran of many Memorial Cups. When we come back, we continue on with Day 5 of the MasterCard Memorial Cup here in Windsor, Ontario.
Boom.
Oh, that
you
was
could do
awesome.
a time lapse of my face getting redder.